First of all, I want to ask you why you think that's the definition of God. Where did you get this definition from? And what makes you think that your definition is correct? Secondly, if you do use this dualistic anthropomorphic definition of God, then yes, you're right. That God doesn't exist. But again, like I said a bunch of times in part 1 and other previous videos, God isn't this supernatural being capable of magical powers with a personality. God doesn't have a personality or a will like humans do. God isn't a person to be worshipped. God is a reality to be experienced. Just because you haven't experienced something, does that make it not real? For example, if you've never experienced happiness, does that mean that happiness doesn't exist at all? So what's the proof that anything exists at all? It's called empiricism, which is exactly what the scientific method is based on. And empiricism doesn't have to agree with your logic. Like the empirical evidence that evolution is real and that the earth is round doesn't have to agree with creationists or flat earthers. And the same scientific method can be applied to your mind. Observing what is happening when you just listen within. Sure, you could just rely on outside information and have other people tell you, but how do you know that's real? Every single person can be lying to your face. The whole scientific community can be lying to your face, and you have no way to prove that they're wrong. You could say, proof, I have evidence, but that evidence you're using is not from yourself, it's from an outside source. So how can you prove that evidence is real? Where do all your thoughts, emotions, memories, and your sense of self come from? You can't rely on any kind of outside evidence or proof or what some people told you, because they could all be lying and fake. Find out for yourself.